Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 1118. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper, which has been completely redesigned. So go to durhamskywriter.com, look around, let me know what you think, and let me know if there are some improvements that need to be made. I already know that I will be constantly improving it, but I'd like to hear suggestions from you as well. Okay, now with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham. Invite you to click on that link on the Facebook side. Join me on camera to shoot the breeze, share information, etc. So I'm going to start out with the word page. That is the government and nonprofit information page. And let's see, I do like to start out by saying that there are city and county programs that can help you and your family, as well as local and state and also federal nonprofits. All have different programs that hopefully can come to your aid, or maybe you can also add your expertise. A lot of nonprofits are looking for volunteers as well. All righty. The libraries are all open. The libraries being the Durham County libraries, they're all open until 6, and that does include Bragtown. And let's see what's on the docket. Durham Technical Community College's Small Business Center is downtown. They have these wonderful free webinars. I'd love to attend them. So let's see what's on the docket for today. What's today? Thursday? Let's see. Seems weird because there was no media scope yesterday, which is on Wednesday, so I feel a little discombobulated. But anyway, it's Thursday, so there are 4 workshops that I'd like to mention. There's more than 4. Click on the link and see what I had to leave out due to space constraints. But anyway, here's the 4 that made it to the Durham Skywriter's word page. My throat is so dry. Okay, so from 2 until 3, make your website search engine friendly with Google Search Console. I don't know about Google. I know about Google Search, but Google Search Console, it sounds like something new. So anyway, learn about that by attending this free workshop. It's going to be from 2 until 3, and of course, it's all online. All you have to do is to sign up in advance and then attend. Also this evening from 5:30 until 7:30, grant writing fundamentals. I think everybody should know or learn how to write a grant, because you don't have to be nonprofit to get a grant. I've gotten a couple myself. Got to go to California. My first grant was writing, I wrote a song, was it a songwriter's grant to attend, or rather a grant to attend the songwriters conference in California, way back in the 80s, 90s. It was a long time ago. So anyway, it's really a good skill to have. So definitely learn how to do that, 5:30 until 7:30. Also, tips for using Facebook to build your business. That's this evening from 6 until 8. And then last but not least, also, same time, 6 until 8, learning to love LinkedIn. I know a lot of people don't like LinkedIn. They say it's boring. But I guess if you really learn how to use it, especially now that they have allowed certain people, not including me, but certain people can live stream from LinkedIn. So that's probably pretty cool. So anyway, that's from 6 until 8. Okay, Western Auction has announced that they will be auctioning off Northgate Mall again. This is the next round. I think this is probably the 6th round. So this is going to be on Sunday at 6 o'clock. You can go online. You can actually go ahead, see what's on offer, put in your bid, and then there you go. You can let me know. I don't know what's left, but let me know if you put in a bid, and if you win, that would be awesome. Okay, let's go to the school tools page. Oh, this is going on right now. Oh, okay. If you're looking for work and you always wanted to work for the Durham Public Schools, now's your chance, because there are a bunch of job openings. They're looking for people. Right now, as we speak, until 2 o'clock, they're holding something that's very casual. You don't have to worry about being late. But it's the Q&A session for job seekers. It's going on right now. They have part-time jobs. They have full-time jobs. You do need to sign up. You have to click on the link that I provide on the school tools page to register. And then you can get the link and attend. You can ask questions, et cetera, et cetera. Anyway, I'll let you go. So if you need to hop over and do that, you can watch the rest of Bull City Hangout on the replay because I'm not going anywhere. Okay, let's now go to the To Your Health page. And I hope that I mentioned that it's going on right now until 2. Okay. Let's go to the health page. I do have your COVID, your test, and your vaccine updates listed right there on the To Your Health page. And if you want to get tested today, here's where you can go. McDougall Terrace is having testing until 4:30. You don't have to be a resident, but that's where they're going to be. Oxford Manor until 4:30. Also, the Boys and Girls Club, the new one on Martin Luther King Parkway, that's until 4. And then last but not least, El Centro Hispano until 6. And they are right there by the Scrap Exchange in the Lakewood Shopping Center. I don't think you have to leave your vehicle. You can just sit there and they will administer the test. Okay, let's see. Oh, let's click on the big blue button at the top of the page, the Health Events button, support group information. So let's click on that. Let's see. Today's Thursday. Ooh, okay, so from 1 until 2:15, the next stroke support group will be meeting online, of course. Again, that's from 1 until 2:15, and it's run by Duke. So hurry up and sign up because by the time 1 o'clock rolls around, they probably won't be checking their email. So if you want to attend, if you have someone in your family who wants to attend the stroke support group, you might want to hop off and sign up right now. Okay, I don't want to continuously tell people to hop off my show. I'm just trying to be helpful. Oh, Guy Cook is saying, let's see. Oh, okay. Let me put this on screen. Thank you, Guy. Google Search Console is the new name for Google Webmaster Tools. Thank you. Very helpful. And Webmaster Tools was a bit of a misnomer because not all of us build our websites from scratch. I'm sure that's probably why they changed the name, because it would scare away people like me. Okay, let's see. Do I have anything else here? Let's see. Yes, the Duke Cancer Patient Support Group Program, Patient Support Program, they're having their General Cancer Support Group meeting. It's online, it's free, of course, and it's from 5 until 6 this evening. So sign up in advance for that one. That one you can sign up with either email or phone call. Some are email only, some are phone call only. This one is email or phone call. In any case, list it right there. You go to the health page and then scroll up and look at the right-hand corner where you see the big blue Health Events button. Click on that and it will transport you to the Health Events page. Okay, now let's go to, Senior Scope. I think Jewish for Good has something going on. Jewish for Good, they were the Jewish Federation of Durham and Chapel Hill, and then they were the Levin JCC, and now they're Jewish for Good. So today, I think there's a meeting today, the Memory Cafe. Right, this is for seniors with, Alzheimer's, dementia, whatever. They can enjoy the Memory Cafe with their loved ones. This is going to be this afternoon from 1 until 2:30. This is a free event. And basically, it's just socialization. You could be eating lunch or a snack and just maybe a sweet tea, and you just want to talk with someone, see someone else's face. It's just a nice way to hang out if you're elderly and you have memory issues. So they're going to have like activities, conversation, that sort of thing. It sounds very pleasant and very sweet. So you might want to attend with your loved one this afternoon from 1 until 2:30. Okay, and I doubt if you really have to be Jewish. So I doubt that. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the legal page, Legal Ease. Now, City Council is going to be meeting this afternoon, a regular work session as opposed to a regular meeting. So the work session is this afternoon from 1 until 5. You can still watch, and you can participate if you signed up in time. Okay, and when I say watch, I'm talking YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all the different channels like Channel 8 and all that. You can see all of that on the Legal Ease page. Legal Aid NC is having a workshop this afternoon, I believe. Simple Divorce webinar, that's going to be the free webinar today, offered by Legal Aid NC from 2:30 until 4. So you can sign up in advance, or you can just hop over to their Facebook page and watch it from there. Usually it's on both their Facebook page and also on Zoom. And you can, sometimes they have time for you to ask questions as well. Okay, I think that's it for the legal page. Oh, tomorrow, Free Forum Friday is tomorrow. Legal Aid NC, they answer questions from 11 until noon. This is free. I think it's on Zoom, but in any case, it's free. And sometimes they have certain things they want to talk about. Sometimes it's totally wide open, and they can answer questions of a general nature. Now we're going to sports page because today is third Thursday. Let me see if I can, there it is. So PAL, that's the police, wait, let me scroll up. Police Athletic League, PAL, they have esports on first and third Thursdays from 4 until 5. And this is where young people ages 5 to 18, and Jatovi says sometimes people even as old as me or I show up. And basically this is where you play against the police or with the police with esports. The game is Rocket League. It's playing soccer with sports cars. It's really cool. I love it. It's free to download, and you can use anything, your phone, your, what do you call it, your iPad or your laptop, your game console, whatever you have. Rocket League can be used on any and all of those platforms. So this is free. You do have to sign up. So everything that you need can be found on the sports page. All right, and now we're going to, the Pony Run Club. Let me not forget them. Let me scroll down. There is a weekly run, the Pony Run. Now this is people running, but it's sponsored by Pony Source Brewing. So every Thursday from 6:15 to around 8:15, people get together and run. You can choose to run for 3 miles or 5 miles. It's all up to you. And today's a beautiful day, so you might want to try out for the 5 miles if you can do that. But yeah, the weather is perfect today. I'll give you the forecast in a second. So now I'm going to go to the last page that we will be visiting, which is the Let's Go calendar of events page. So let me go to 18. So I did tell you about Durham Public Schools having their job seekers Q&A session going on right now online until 2. Told you about that. New Visions, they'll be giving away free meals from 3 until 6. They're on Fayetteville Street next door to W.D. Hill. And while you're there, check out the new mural that's going up. NC Raise Up, they're holding their online mass meeting from 6 until 7. These are the people who are fighting for the $15 an hour minimum wage. So this is they meet with community activists, low-wage workers. So if you're interested as a volunteer or as someone who wants to get their salary up to at least $15 an hour, check out their online meeting. It is from 6 until 7. Something special going on today, RTP 180 Pay It Forward. That's taking place. Let's see, this is going to be from 6 until 7:15. This is an in-person event at Frontier RTP. That's over there on 800 Park Offices Drive. Now, Boxyard RTP, their address is 900 Park Offices Drive. So I'd say they're a block away. So anyway, RTI International, they host this free event. So you go there, you have a snack or two, and then they have nonprofit leaders to talk for 5 minutes on a specific topic. Let me tell you, let's see. So Eric Gukian from United Way of the Greater Triangle, Amy Bogie from the Durham Literacy Center, Dr. Rhonda Taylor Bullock from We Are, Amy Dozier from Stop Soldier Suicide, and 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟 𝗧𝗬 from El Futuro. They'll be answering the question, what does paying it forward mean to you? So that should be really fascinating. That's going on starting at 6, from 6 until 7:15. It's a free event, and the snacks are also free. All righty. Oh, if you cannot attend in person, but you still want to go, you can attend versus Zoom, which is really hip. Okay, Willie's Big Blues Jam. That's at the House Restaurant from 6:30 until 10. Several hours of fun. We're talking about blues. We're talking about musicians leaping on stage and joining in. We're talking about dancing being encouraged. Free admission. Sounds like a great evening. Willie's Big Blues Jam at the House Restaurant from 6:30 until 10. Yes, it is North Carolina Central University's Fall Jazz Week, still going on, yes. So the NCCU Jazz Student Vocal Combo and the Jazz Ensemble 2 performance, they'll be taking place at B and Duke Auditorium this evening. That's right off of Fayetteville Street on Lawson. 7 p.m. this evening, free admission. So we're talking about jazz for free. So you can choose either blues or jazz. This sounds like a wonderful opportunity just to hear some great, great music, because the students over at Central at NCCU, they are tops. So definitely check this out. And again, this is for Jazz Week. Okay, the Movie Loft, they'll be presenting a screening of Office Killer, a 1997 comedy horror about a work-from-home career gone very wrong. This is going to be at the Shadow Box at 900 East Club Boulevard this evening from 7 until 9:30. Free admission. This sounds like a really hip occasion because they're going to be grilling hot dogs. So at 7 o'clock, you can get a hot dog and chill. And then they're going to have the outdoor screening, which is great because the weather's still going to be sweet tonight, starting at 7:30. So you can sit around and watch a comedy movie and enjoy a hot dog. So 3 wonderful choices for tonight's events. Blues, jazz, movie. It's your choice. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's another one. Okay, the Duke University Department of Music, they're hosting the Duke University Wind Symphony Points of Reflection in Baldwin Auditorium starting at 7:30. You can listen to Jennifer Jolly's Lichtweg, which means lightweight, I think, and also music. Oh, this is music inspired by the Renaissance period and works by John Philip Sousa. Free admission. Okay, so you can choose from blues, jazz, a movie, classical music. This is like a great, wow, this is amazing, absolutely amazing. So the music starts at 7:30 in Baldwin Auditorium. It's too bad you can't go to all 4, but yeah, free admission. You do have to be careful with Duke. I do have a link to their Duke COVID protocols. They do want you to have your mask and just, be sure you can fulfill what they're asking. Now, tomorrow, the Salvation Army of Durham, they're having their Free Food Friday on Liberty Street, and this is from 10:30 until 11:30 tomorrow, where they will be giving you free food if you're in need. If you're taking the bus, it's served by the Go Durham 3 bus, the 3B, and the 3C. Last but not least, NC Raise Up. I told you about their meeting tonight, but tomorrow, NC Raise Up, the NC Poor People's Campaign, and Carolina Jews for Justice, they're partnering to host Fed Up, a political food distribution, which is their way of saying a grocery giveaway, over there at the Lakewood Shopping Center tomorrow from 11 until 1. If you are in need, definitely hop over there. If you're on the bus, Go Durham 10 and 10B serve that area and have a rollaway cart. Wow. I'm so happy to see things opening back up. Seriously. Okay, the weather. It is, I heard from Howard, my friend Howard, right before coming on air. Okay, Howard Burchett sent me this notice. I didn't have time to put in the Skywriter. I will add it as soon as the show's over. So this just in, the Friends of Gear Cemetery will have their online monthly meeting this evening at 6:30. The guest speaker will be Howard Burchett. If that name is familiar, you might know him from WNCU's The Funk Show. Okay, but he's also a music historian. He's going to be giving, and actually, he's just a historian. So anyway, Howard's going to be giving a talk on the Christmas family from Warren County, North Carolina. And apparently there's a connection with Gs'Ger Cemetery. Gs'Ger Cemetery is the first Black cemetery here in Durham County. So Howard, with him having family ties to Warren County, and you know Mark Lee's from Warrenton as well. So this is going to be a really wonderful talk. It's going to be online. This is their monthly meeting, Friends of Gs'Ger Cemetery with Howard Burchett. Yes. And I need to let Crystal Myrick know. She does the Warrenist, which is an online publication all about Warren County. So I need to hip her to this as well. Okay, now, weather. I could just say it's perfect and just say goodnight. Okay, it is 71. It's partly sunny. It's going up to 75. It's an absolute perfect day. It's going to be totally sunny starting at 2 o'clock. From 2 on, it's just going to be sunny. And then tomorrow, 75 again. Only it's going to be partly sunny. I have no complaints. No complaints whatsoever. Okay, looks like Guy, our cook, is waiting in the wing. So let's see what's going on in Washington State. Let's see what's new. Guy, what's new?
Well, I talked about it, I think yesterday or the day before, about that partially lunar eclipse, and I sent you the link. I sent you the link from YouTube, and
okay, thank you. Yeah.
Did you get it?
I'm sure I did. Well, you sent it via Messenger.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, yes. I did see that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You got it. So you can add it into the comments or whatever.
And I would definitely do that.
The other thing that happened this morning, longtime user of Reddit, and so I've earned the rank of 14-year member. Okay. Before there was a Facebook, there was Reddit. And so I said, well, gosh, I want to get the pin for that because, that's something to brag about. There isn't one. At least I couldn't find it.
Well, maybe you have to wait till 15 because 14 is not a,
They have one for 13, so I don't know why they didn't for 14. But anyway, so they didn't have one legitimate. So I made one. I just took an image of the Reddit logo and put a 14 in the middle, and bazinga, that's going to work.
And maybe that will call to their attention if they forgot to make a 14. If they have a 13,
oh yeah, I'm sure they'll call it the Guy Cook emblem. I'm all about that. Yes.
Yeah, the Guy our Cook.
But anyway, you mentioned earlier about the Search Console.
Yeah,
it's been around for a couple 3 years with that name, and it was Webmaster Tools before that, but because it was so related to search and different things related to that, and that's why the new name came about, to be less confusing. Because the Webmaster Tools, they were there, but not for the faint of heart. They were
it sounds heavy duty,
like beyond the pay grade of most people.
Yeah,
the Search Console, though, like if you set up your Durham Skywriter in Search Console, okay,
and I will.
One of the facets on that gemstone has to do with what are people searching and asking to find your page. Like if they were looking for COVID vaccine rates in Durham, then your link might come up. Okay. So it's really a good tool because if you're going to build landing pages or you're building campaigns, check out the COVID vaccine rate. Well, if you know that people are looking for COVID vaccine rate, that's something you want to spend time to create. If they are asking the question, how do I get to the Bull City Hangout? Bazinga. So you can get those riddles of how did people find me. Part of that answer will be not because Delphine told them, but it's because they Google searched and came to your site.
Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you, Guy. Appreciate that. And the sky has been super clear the past few nights. So if there's going to be a lunar eclipse
Yeah.
soon, I think we're going to luck out.
It says the 18th and 19th. I think they're saying 18th, 19th because it's going to be late tonight, early Friday morning when it's visible. But it's supposed to be all of North America, Mexico, Canada. And speaking of
That's good.
Canada,
Okay, wait a minute,
okay,
because if that's indeed true, I need to check Moorhead Planetarium. Now, Duke has a teaching observatory, and this past Friday they did have something scheduled, but I need to see if they have something for this
oh yeah,
week.
I'm
And
sure they
also,
do. Yeah,
so I'm gonna check Duke and check Moorhead Observatory, which is in Chapel Hill, but they do sky watching sessions in Durham as well.
it's good for the neighborhood. If it's Chapel
Mm.
Hill, that's close to where you're at.
Oh
It
yeah,
would
NC
work.
State does too. Yeah, NC State, NCCU. But go ahead, yeah,
So anyway,
yeah.
that's the whole in a nutshell. Learning a lot of stuff about the state of Colorado that I'd only imagined before, but now it's like,
Okay,
did I tell you about? I told you about the ghost towns, didn't I?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
um, but
yeah. I
there's
would
other
like to
stuff
see one
like when
one day.
they're building railroad tracks. This one community, the reason that this community Dow's Junction is even on the map is
Hmm.
way back when in the 20s or 30s, somewhere in there, they decided they needed to have a direct railroad route from Denver in the Rocky Mountains to
Hmm.
Salt Lake City. So it goes straight across. Well, going straight across the Rocky Mountains is not going to happen. Okay,
Hmm.
so
Good if you
when
had a
they
zip line.
when they started working on this, they the Denver Railroad Company, I forget the name of it, they started building a direct route,
Hmm.
and they said, we're out of gas, we can't do it anymore. So that became the ended at Dow's Junction, something like that.
Hmm.
And
That's cool.
no, I'm wrong. It's not Dow's
Oh,
Junction. It's 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟, DOTSERO is where the train tracks are. And so they ended up having a short little run from 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗏 to however you pronounce 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗏 spelled backwards. That
hmm.
was the other end. And then eventually that became part of the railroad line that went from Denver to Salt Lake City.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But when they were reconfiguring some of the streets in downtown Durham, they found some old trolley tracks.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even know Durham. Well, of course, Durham has trains because of the tobacco. In fact, when I was a little kid and we'd visit my folks, my granddad, my aunt, grandmother, um, at 5 o'clock, the train would come along and wake us up.
Oh, at 5 in
And
the
because
morning?
we lived right
Oh, good.
across at that time. The address was 612 Carr Street, right across the street from American Tobacco.
Ouch.
So yeah, so the train would arrive at 5 and wake. And you get used to it though. You wake up and it's like, and then go
Well,
right back to sleep.
I
No big deal.
suppose you get used to it. My wife has
Oh
finally
yeah.
gotten used to me being I'm kind of an early bird sometimes.
Hmm.
Uh,
Well,
so
I heard that my great grandfather, who worked at American Tobacco, that he woke everybody up early in the morning praying for everybody. He prayed really loud, apparently.
my grandfather woke me up as my mother's dad,
Hmm.
Grandpa Percy. He would listen to the radio news early in the
Hmm.
morning. So when you're a
Really.
grandkid, you're sleeping on the couch in the living room
Hmm.
or the great big giant. He bought the first model floor radio. You remember the big floor model
I've
radio?
only seen pictures. I've never
Yeah.
seen one in person. Those are
Well,
so cool.
he had the first one that J.C. Penney sold after World War II. His pride and joy.
Wow.
And
Hilarious. Hilarious.
he would turn it up so loud that he would hear it in the kitchen where he was eating his breakfast. Well, if
Mm.
you're in the living room
Well,
on the couch,
shoot.
whew, you're wide
That's
awake.
inconsiderate. Mm-mm.
Well,
He
that's
figured
what happened.
I guess he figured you can go back to sleep. So I think that's it for me. I'm going to. I promised my cousin Julia some cornbread, but I I I noticed that I had
Oh,
two.
I know what I was going to ask about. I just remembered when you said your cousin.
Okay.
Was it your niece you said that makes the juice drinks?
Yeah.
She uses kale.
Yeah. I
Okay,
said that. Yeah.
the homework that needs to happen is the vitamin K content of kale is way high. Anything
Okay.
dark green like that, like
Mm,
broccoli or so forth, asparagus, it's got a real high vitamin K
yeah.
content. And if you're a blood thinner taker like yours truly, that's not good. You can't
Mm,
have much of that or you'll be in
okay.
trouble.
Okay. I'll
Anyway,
be right back.
oh, it's
I,
time to ask the
I
computer
promise. No, no, no.
to
I
tell me
asked
a
my.
joke. Oh, no,
No,
you
no,
were
no.
off camera. You went away, and
Okay.
so
Come on.
that's
Come on, guys. That's enough.
eligible.
That's enough. That's enough. That's enough.
Why was
So
the
I
eagle
asked.
self-conscious?
Okay, that's enough, guy. Come on.
Because he was
So I asked
bald.
my cousin. I asked my cousin. I asked my cousin Julia if I could bake her some cornbread, and she said yes. But then I noticed that uh, I had two overripe bananas, so I made
Oh
banana bread.
yeah,
Never made it
I
before.
think that's gonna,
Smells
anytime
good.
it's pan bread like that, you're not gonna get disappointment from your niece or your cousin.
Oh, yeah. So that's it for me. I'm gonna call cousin Julie and see if she's interested. I think I'm gonna cut into it first and make
Yeah,
sure it's
I
good.
would do some quality assurance work. It's important because it's
It's
a
my first
family
one. It might
member.
be too
You don't
salty.
want to
Who
give
knows?
them you don't want to give them a
Yeah.
nasty banana bread.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, you have a good one.
Okay, guy. I'll see you later.
All right.
All right. Bye bye. Okay. Oh, and a shout out to my alma mater, Talladega College. Aha. Crimson and blue. Anyway, so share this out so that more people can know what's happening today in Durham. And then I will see you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. And be sure, like I said, check out the new Durham Skywriter. I think you might be surprised. Totally redesigned. Still a work in progress, but it's coming along nicely. So anyway, I will see you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now.